Glitter bombs, people. Glitter bombs. Welcome, welcome. Squirrel's World is an artist. She knows because there's a hot mess of paints going on. Hot mess of paints. I'm like, I have more paints than I thought I had. Because when you're running real low on red, you break out the box that you already had of little paints. So when it's rainy and cloudy and dark and shitty outside like it is here today, you paint the sunshine. But I'm not painting the sunshine. I'm painting my hands, grabbing a rose and squeezing it. And I looked and I was like, I want to paint the garden. And I didn't know how to paint the garden yet. So I'm just painting a single rose that I just took a hold, like I took a hold with a fork. And I painted my hand, like my hand. So I said, before I lose it, I'm sketching that shit. So I'm sketching that shit. I sketched it. The rose is sketched. Yes. The hand is sketched. The wrist is sketched. Good morning. Cheers, boss. I had an exciting thought that I had a rose in my hand. And I'm like, every rose has its thorn. So in this beautiful, sweet little sketch I'm doing, hey, Kara, thanks for coming out. I'm painting the sunshine up here, and my hand is holding a rose. If you can see that, it's holding a rose. And this is my hand. I'm holding it like this. I'm like, I'm looking at it in the sunshine like this. Yeah, and I painted it. I'm going to paint it today. I sketched it this morning because I didn't want to lose it. I'm like, if I see a picture in my head that's very important, my hands makes me do it. Like sketch it and paint it. I was at midnight trying to paint a picture. It turned out pretty sick. I'll show you. This was the midnight one. I did that with palette knife. Legit. Or two different palette knives. One had a rounded tip and one had a flat tip. This was done midnight, and then I finished the touches in the morning. Because it was like all of this was sketched out by midnight. And there was blue. There was only blue and black at midnight. But it was sketched completely. And I got the bricks down and I got the flowers. I'd like to add some more touches in the holidays, but that's for another day. Because I have a whole new wrist painting with a rose, not a fork. I'm not painting a fork. I will be painting a rose in my hand, all pretty and shiny like. That's what I'm going to do today. And I think it will be pretty, other than the wrist thing. But I'm going to show the wrist as a pale form of itself. But I'll still show the wrist because I had surgery and steel put in. But I'm going to have the wrist as blended in with it. It's going to be there, but people are going to be like, oh, I wonder what that is. And then I'm going to ask, or I'm going to tell them I had surgery because I blew out my wrist. Yes. I fell on the dance floor, hammered as fuck. New Year's Eve, 2 minutes to New Year's Eve. I literally had a bag of ice put on my wrist when they were singing 5, 4. I sobered up as fast as I could, though. Needless to say, I'm about to paint my wrist holding a flower. And I want it to be a rose because they are pretty. And they're more of a predominant thing. You could hold a single rose. I'm going to try it anyway. Thanks for coming out. I only popped down to show you what I was sketching, and because I'm getting back to sketching. I have to fill in the details because there has to be just, I want to paint blue sky because obviously it's not a gray foggy day in my picture with a rose. I want to paint my imagination, which is the sun shining and a beautiful sunny day. And I wish you all a beautiful sunny day. And remember, if you don't know, now you know. I'm an artist. I'm getting my new computer today, and I cannot wait to pop that bitch open and figure out how to freaking get it working and figure out how to work it. I will learn, and I will paint. Until then, I may make a certain rule that I won't paint around my computer, but I know that's going to be bullshit. So I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm going to paint. I'm going to be painting here. This is where I paint. This is where I like to paint. I do have pieces behind me that are going up. I'm doing one piece at a time, and tickets are going to be $2 a ticket. $2 a ticket. $2 a ticket. And I'm selling 20 tickets. And that's only $40 for a piece. So it will be a nice piece. I will give the selection at the end of the week, which is today. So by tonight, I will have the pieces picked out for the tickets. And tickets are $2 a piece. And I'm selling 20 tickets. 20 tickets, yes. 20 tickets. 20 tickets. $2 a piece. Because that's $40. And that will help me get some more canvases. Because bitch is out of canvas. And I kind of like working with canvas. But I'm not spoiled. And I will work with bags till I sell them tickets. And the pieces that are on tickets, you get a choice of tickets. Because I'm going to have like 5 pieces up. And you can choose out of these tickets. We're going to get $2 a ticket. And it's 20 tickets. But you get to choose from one of 4 pieces. So whatever your favorite piece is out of the 4, that is what it is. So, and each ticket again is only $2. Cheapy for a ticket. And I'm selling 20 tickets. I could roll you up a big sheet of canvas I got. Do you know what, Yeti? I know it sounds strange, but that 300-foot roll is worth a lot to me. How could we get it shipped here if you're not using it and you don't want it? I will pay the shipping. I know it's going to be a fortune, but it won't be the amount that I would have to pay for that amount of canvas. Do you get me? If we can figure it out, I will wholeheartedly. It's 6 feet by 300 feet. I can do big canvases. Yeti. That's a lot. That probably costs $300 to ship. No. $250. If you're going American Express or US Post, $300 to ship. 6 by 3. 6 by 300, yeah. Because they're going to ask you what it is, and you're going to tell them, and it's going to be like size and weight counts when it comes to shipping to here, right? Because you got to get it on a fucking boat or a plane. Apparently that matters. We're on an island. So you send shit to New York or whatever the fuck that island. Anyway, I know I'll cut you off a big piece when I send package. Yes, but I will send you the money for the shipping. I will send you the money for the shipping. Because it's like, yes. Because I could do a great big canvas then. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Yes. Yeti? I know. When you said that, I know. That's why I said it'd be worth the $300 to get it here. Send the whole fucking roll. Right? Listen, I pays $16.95 and tax for a package of fucking 3 big ones, 5 medium ones, and 7 small ones. And I have paid a lot of money in canvas, and the sheets that you're talking about is even more expensive because you can actually choose your own size. Let's see what I can do. Well, listen, I will make sure that I will actually put the money away today, that I will cover the shipping for you, because that's incredible. I would do that. I don't have a whole lot, but I will try and come up with more. Right? I am trying. I'm actually selling tickets for $2 a piece to get $40 to get new canvas. But I could save that canvas money and send it to you with a heart in a hand. Because I don't like taking nothing from nobody very often. I have a hard time doing that. My mother trained that into me. But I am learning, and I still have a hard time with it. But I'm still learning, and I will be grateful. But canvas, and on that scale canvas, I could be doing pictures like Buddy on Facebook. Buddy's got this great big fucking wall canvas, and he does some sick shit with it. And I could do that. I know. Listen, when I can see something in my head and put it onto that, that's exciting. And I'm about to paint me a rose in my hand. Like that. And a paint like that. That's what it will be. Yep. I'll do the shading and all that shit in my little palette thing. It's going to be sick. Nice. Nice. Yes. Oh. That'd be sick. That'd be epic. Because, I could do anything with that. Right? I want to do one Newfoundland piece and one flower piece. Big flower piece. And a big Newfoundland piece. I think I'll add everything. Like the whole gist of it. I want the water. I want the rocks. I want the people. All of Newfoundland will be represented in that one. Not just the whales and wildlife. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Neat. I'm gonna pick my colors, because I gotta shade out my hand, because my hand is not all the one color. Some places it's pink, some places it's blue because of my vein, and some places I just wants to add like the little slits. So I gotta add the details. Nice. Listen, there's nothing more funner. Truly. There is nothing more funner. Because when there's something like that excites you, like, it's like, and it's not something you'll fucking freak out for, I freaks out for painting. Because it's like, if I never had to sketch that this morning, I'd be all bejiggity right now. And I'm all calm because I know it was sketched and I didn't lose it out my head. Cheers. Bodie, I'm sketching my wrist with a rose in my hand. Like this. Or like this. Ah. And then it's sunshine in the left. High to the left. Sunshine. And then my wrist is going to be there. And it's blue sky. Blue sky. I'm going to be like, huzzah! I found a pretty rose. Yep. That's what I'm doing. And painting Yeti. It gives you an outlet for things you don't know. Like if you got something in your head and you can't really process it, or you can't talk about it to anybody, or you're like, what the fuck is in my head? You can just paint, and it's like, yes, everything makes sense. It does. When you're done, you can go back and fucking realize everything all makes sense. I don't know, that's weird. It might be weird. But I got my cousin's sweater on and I'm comfortable and warm and might be raining out, but I'm gonna paint this on right now. And that's a blessing. Yep. She always said it helped me when I'm chilly. So here we are. It's gonna happen. I'm about to paint my wrist. Much love, everyone. I hope to see y'all in a bit.